Greetings, everyone. This is Coach Veronica Marie. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I am. Today, I entitled this live When You Don't Do Drama for a reason, because there's something I know that people don't realize about themselves, about their shadow. And what I love is shadow work. I love my own shadow work. I love helping others work through their own work. And I love talking about the things that we don't talk about that often that actually affect our ability to achieve a healthier and a happier life. If you are watching the replay, please do consider liking, even sharing the video and subscribing to this channel. If you are live, I may not be able to see live comments. However, when I am done with the video, I will respond. All right, so lots of people say they don't love drama, they don't like drama, they don't do drama, don't bring drama around me, don't disturb my peace, so on and so forth. But a lot of these same people don't understand that the reason they have to declare such a thing is because individuals keep coming in with drama, right? Or they have in the past been arriving with drama. And so they think the way to keep drama out is to put up resistance to it, to put up boundaries, to say, hey, I don't do drama, don't bring drama to me, all of that. But when you are unconscious of the parts of you that actually do attract and hold on to drama, you think that drama is the result of people bringing it to you, right? And you don't see it as a manifestation of what's inside of you. Let me give you an example. So let's say you have a person in your life, and every day that person has a drama-rich story to tell. Their drama-rich story is full of past unresolved pain. Their drama-rich story is full of perspectives that don't resonate with truth. And they bring those stories to you. And you may think you are not participating because you're not listening, or you're not paying attention, or you're not responding, or you're not getting into it with them. But you are engaging with that frequency. And some things that keep you engaging with that frequency could be loyalty, because maybe it's a friend or maybe it's a family member, and you think that because you love them or you care about them, you need to listen. You listen and you don't tell them what you're hearing and such. I can identify with this because sometimes you don't feel like dealing with their resistance, or you know that they can't hear what you're saying anyway, or maybe you don't want them to see you a certain way or think that you're judging them or whatever. Whatever the reasons are, you stay in the interaction with that frequency for a reason, whatever that reason is. So you would have to ask yourself, what are the reasons I participate in dramatic experiences with others? What are the reasons, right? And if you don't like drama, then understand that you're holding and entertaining and tolerating drama. So if you don't want it and you simply contract and resist and get upset and, but you still enact in the patterns of engagement, then there's a part of you that has an affinity for drama. And when I say affinity, I'm not saying your conscious mind loves it. I'm saying that part of you has some attraction to it. And it has to do with how you see yourself, the relationship, the person, the situation, and such. At other times, you might be people, you don't know that you have belief systems that encourage drama, belief systems that villainize others, that include a low level of self-awareness. You have perspectives of your past that are not resolved and do not harmonize with truth. So you can continue to tell that story in a dramatic way. When we look at the term drama, we're talking about intensity, intensity that doesn't get resolved, intensity that doesn't make sense, intensity. So when you're still telling the same dramatic stories, it's because you have a dramatic outlook. Even if you're dealing with a person who is bringing a frequency of drama into your awareness, right? The reason you're experiencing it is because you have a drama filled outlook about that person and what they're saying and such. I hope you see what I'm saying. This is shadow work. So if you didn't have that drama-filled perspective, you would behave in a different way. What that different way is, it depends on your personality and the relationship and such. I'm just bringing the truth to you. The drama that you experience is a frequency that is resonating inside of you. It's resonating inside of you. Sometimes those people are people you live with. Sometimes it's people you're in a relationship with. Sometimes it's a long-term friend. Am I saying cut them off? No. I'm just saying you got to acknowledge why you have these participations and engagements with this frequency. And it's not because you don't do drama. It's because a part of you does have an affinity for it. And you might feel justified. You might be like, well, that's my mama. I'm going to listen to her. That's fine. But you don't have to contract when she's bringing the drama. Or you could say, that's my cousin. I don't do drama, but I love him or her. So I'm just going to listen. But don't absorb it then. A lot of times people will get together and share drama with rich stories. People who have a similar outlook of drama will find agreement with others who have that outlook. And because they find agreement, they think this is the way reality exists, when in fact, it's the way reality exists for them and people with that perspective. Most times when you carry around a drama-filled perspective, the same story, right, for a long period of time, it's showing that that story has not evolved into any kind of truth. It's still stuck in the realms of drama. The story might feel fun to tell. The story might feel exciting to tell. You might feel justified to tell it, but it's still an unevolved story. It's a story based upon a limited perspective, especially if you're telling a story about a person you don't understand. You're telling a story with a limited perspective, so you can't possibly be well-rounded. You're telling it more than likely from pain or somebody's pain, and you find agreement. You don't evolve into understanding. You don't evolve into truth. You don't become better. You stay the same in that same frequency of drama that you don't like. Every time you react in a trigger and you hold it and tell the story according to the trigger, it's part of you has an affinity for drama. It's the part that tells that story. It's the part that had that perspective when the thing happened. So just because you walk around saying, I don't do drama, I don't like drama, doesn't mean it's true. You can tell in your interactions and reactions what that's like for you. When you feel triggered or some negative emotion, right? What do? Do you gather evidence that builds the intensity of it? And then talk to people who build the intensity of it and agree? If so, then you love building a dramatic story. And you have to see this within yourself and see this within others so you can decide how you want to be. Otherwise, Your unconscious is running your show and you think you don't love drama, but everyone around you can see that you do. Even the people who love drama see that you love it by how you respond, how you react, things that you say. That's why it comes to you. They see it, they pick up on your frequency. Most people who do not have an affinity for drama, they don't really draw that. And if they do, it's few and far between. And when they do experience it, they don't engage and absorb. It doesn't tear them down and drain them. And people who are very into building dramatic efforts will think a person who's not getting involved with them is, uncaring or callous or whatever word we can use. It's simply that they don't love drama. So when you're triggered, it's a good idea to understand that trigger. What caused this to bother me so much? What do I believe should be happening? Where did I gather that belief system from? Is it harmonizing with universal truth? Is it serving me? If it is, then what is universally true about this? And let me harmonize through practice. So every time the trigger comes up, you practice, practice, practice until you have a new pattern that does not engage with the frequency of drama because you do not create dramatic stories about people and scenarios. Blame, shame, accusation, suspicion, villainizing others. All these things show that you love building a dramatic episode. And you will do it by yourself in your own mind. Not communicating, right, is a sign that a part of you loves drama, because if you don't communicate and you just hold it in and you become resentful, you have developed a dramatic, resentful character in you. You think you're just holding it in and you're going to watch and see what they do. You're waiting for the shoe to drop. Drama, affinity. This is too good to be true mindsets. Affinity for drama. Trying to prove that someone is not who they say they are. Drama. Basing your identity on things that are transient, things that change. Drama. And that's it. This is shadow work, y'all. It's not the shadow work of, oh, my inner child, this or that. Inner child work is important, but this is important too, because many people want to create a healthier and a happier life, and they can't figure out, why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep having this experience? Listen, I hear the collective saying a lot about repeat experiences. The collective says that you will experience a repeat situation to see if you're still stupid. That's not true. Who's trying to see if you're still stupid? That's a collective mindset. They'll say the pattern or the repeat experience is coming back to see if you really want what you say you want. Who's trying to see it? That's not true. So some people who are particularly spiritual say, well, God sent it to test you. Neither is that true. The universe is energy, right? And it's simple as attraction and repelling. Things come into your awareness. How you engage with it tells what level of attraction, of affinity you have for it. Do you hold it in your experience, hold it in your memory, in your mind, in your stories, or do you release it? Do you know how to release it? I'm not talking about just, I'm letting that go, I'm not worried about it, but on the inside, you really are torn up. I'm not talking about, I don't feel any kind of way about that, but you really do feel some kind of way. I'm not talking about spiritual bypass and suppressing and such. Do you know how to alchemize and release things that happen? Do you know how to integrate the cells that have the affinity for drama. If you don't know that, you will keep repeating and feel very confused as to why. You will sabotage good things in your life and be very confused as to why it went like that. You have drama rich belief systems, perspectives, and experiences that you hold within your being. You hold the frequency of drama. It's in you. If anything I've spoken about today makes you want to take a deeper look into yourself, I do offer one on one coaching. You can find me on my website at veronicamarie.com. You can also find me on social media, just hashtag Veronica Marie. And please do remember that if you find these teachings helpful, please do subscribe. On YouTube, if you don't know this, we can't tell who likes a video. They don't share that information with us. They do share when someone follows, but not when they like. So just like in a video is not revealing who you are, because I know I have some people here that don't want me to know that they're there. I honor that. Right? But engaging with the video helps me to have more exposure, which gives me more motivation to come on and share. Okay. All right. It's a synergistic effect. All right. Now share the video, do your shadow work, and we'll talk